President Donald Trump says he plans to sue the BBC for as much as $5 billion over what he calls a misleading edit of January 6, 2021 speech in a BBC Panorama documentary. Speaking to reporters aboard the Air Force One on Friday evening, the president said the lawsuit could be filed as early as next week. He also mentioned he expected to discuss the matter with British Prime Minister Keir Starmer over the weekend. The BBC has confirmed its legal team has been in communication with the White House. The network's chairman, Samuel Shah, even sent a personal letter to President Trump apologizing for the edited clip used in the program. The heart of the issue centers on how the BBC cut and rearranged parts of Trump's speech. Critics say the documentary stitched together comments taken nearly an hour apart while removing the moment when Trump urged his supporters to protest peacefully. The BBC admitted the edit created what it described as mistaken impression that the president had directly called for violence. The network insists the mistake was unintentional, but says it strongly disagrees that the error amounts to defamation. The fallout inside the BBC has been intense. The controversy led to the resignation of BBC News CEO Deborah Turners and Director General Tim Davie. Turners addressed reporters outside the BBC's headquarters, saying she stepped down because, in her words, and I quote, "The buck stops with me," end of quote. She defended the organization, insisting the BBC is not institutionally biased and that its journalists work hard to be fair and accurate. She acknowledged mistake happened, but rejected claim of corruption or political agenda. Meanwhile, the documentary at the center of this storm will not be rebroadcast. The BBC says it has no plans to air it again on any of its platforms, a sign of just how seriously the organization is treating the backlash. For President Trump, this fight is both legal and political. He has long argued that parts of the media have misrepresented his words from January 6th. Now, with the BBC acknowledging the flawed edit, the president is preparing to take the battle into the courtroom. We will continue following every development of this transatlantic dispute unfolds. Stay with Morning America for updates on this story and the latest news.